It is about that time, folks. We have to break down 5 high short interest stocks that I'm looking at right now in the stock market that could be squeezing. Keyword is could be squeezing here in the short term. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, some of these stocks are already making some pretty big moves. So we have a lot to break down in this video. And of course, as always, trade at your own risk, guys. And don't forget to get up to 16 stocks from Moomoo, each up to $2,000. Use that link down below or go to StasRFS.com/Moomoo. Once you open up an account, you get 1 free share of stock right off the bat. Fund your account with at least $100, you get 5 more stocks, and fund your account with at least $1,000, guys. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 free stocks. So get your free stocks from Moomoo, link down below. I appreciate you guys, as always, for tuning in. And with that being said, let's dive right into the video. So the first stock is C3AI, guys, which right now has a short interest percentage of around 29%. Unbelievable. Pretty high short interest there, if you ask me. And you guys have probably seen this stock was just at almost $50 per share after the company reported earnings. We saw that move, or was that before? Wait a second. Actually, no, that was before earnings came out. We had that move to about 47, I guess, in anticipation of earnings. And then when the numbers came out, the stock went down a good chunk. Actually, the day they reported earnings, before the numbers came out, that was yesterday, right? I guess it downtrended into the aftermarket. Yeah, it looks like earnings came out, then it ended up dumping all the way down to about $31. Either way, this was just at $47 after being at $26 on the 24th of May. So not even a week and a half ago, it was at $26. Then it went all the way to $47. That was a move of almost 80%. Now we're cooling off, and take a look at where it's trading at right now, guys. We're trading in between this range that we actually had to outline probably in a recent video. I forget when I recently talked about C3AI, but look, we can see clear resistance at around, well, this was resistance at $30 back in February, back in March, but you can see we broke out of it in the beginning of April, got to about $35 per share, right? So that, pretty much essentially created the range between 30 to 35, and you guys can see that's where we're trading right now. We ended up selling off from 47 down to around $30. We held the 50 SMA here on the 4-hour chart, and now we're popping back up to 35, and now we're struggling to break out of 35, and you guys can see we're down about 12% so far on the day. And I would consider today, guys, a pretty good day for the bulls. Again, you can see we held $30, popped to 35. Now let's see if we can clear the intraday high being around, where were we about a couple hours ago? $37. Let's see if we can clear $37 and go higher from there. If so, this could be one that maybe makes a move back to the 40s, mid 40s quickly, guys. It is that type of stock. And honestly, let me take a look at these earnings, because I don't think I did yesterday, and I forgot that they were even reporting. So what did they end up doing, guys? Looks like they did Q4 EPS of -13 cents, which beat the -17 expected. All right, that beat. And they beat on sales, 72.41 million versus the 71.32 million expected. And they see full year 24 revenue of 295 to 320 million versus 265 million expected. So that's well above the estimate there on the higher end of the revenue guidance on, or rather for full year 24. So I'm not sure why this is selling off. This could actually be a perfect buy the dip opportunity. But of course, guys, with these stocks, they're very risky. You got to realize that. Who knows what's going to happen? But as of now, we did hold the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart. We held $30. Now we're popping 35 towards 35. Let's see if we can break that. And 37. I might as well set another alert here at maybe 35.50. So let's see what happens, guys, on C3AI. Another one that I'm looking at is Carvana, CVNA, which currently is up 26%. Look at that, guys. Their short interest is 57%, which is wild. And with today's move of over $3, 25%, we are now trading at a multi-month high. We're taking out the highs, of course, from a couple days ago, but also from the middle of last month, actually more towards the beginning of May, where we hit around $13.80, $14. So that's breaking. And now we're pretty much heading towards the highs from, let me see, the beginning of February being about $19, $20, meaning, I know it sounds crazy, but this could have more upside to go here, maybe towards $20, Maybe we do see a little, a couple mini pullbacks in between, but I feel like Carvana CVNA is well on its way to test 20 bucks, and we'll see where it goes from there, guys. If that breaks, it could be going even higher from there. So that's probably, that's definitely the highest short interest stock that we're going to talk about in this video, guys. 57%. I mean, think about that, guys. So this is moving, and it's been moving since the earnings report. I believe the stock was at $7 before earnings. Yeah, now it's at what, 16? So it's doubled up and some. Big move there for Carvana. And Upstart is another one that keeps on moving, guys. Look at that. Today it's up 11%, up $3 pretty much, and they have a short interest of almost 36%. Very, very high. And this has seen squeeze after squeeze after squeeze. I mean, look at all these squeezes we've seen here over the past couple of weeks. When earnings came out, boom, it went from 13 all the way to 22. That was a 61% move. Then we ended up seeing another one right here from 16 to $21. That was 27%. And you guys can see all the ones we've seen, right? If I zoom in a little bit, it went from around 19 something to around 22 on this day, 15%, and went another 16% the day after that. And you guys get the point, right? So UPST, it keeps on going, and at this point, we're at a multi-month high. We're actually at a high on the 4-hour chart, and on the yearly chart, we're not getting really close to it, but the yearly high is $54. But right now, we're actually testing the highs here from the middle of August of last year. So let's see what we do in the mid-30s. That's going to be a big spot for Upstart. And another one that I want to look at here, guys, is Root, ticker symbol ROOT. The short interest, I believe, is 31.7%. Yeah, about 32% on Root, and this is not really making a big move quite yet, but it's currently up around 2%, and we're starting to peak above the 50 SMA here after pretty much consolidating around the 180 and bouncing off of it. So this is actually a good sign for Root, and again, it's not making a crazy move yet. I mean, it could. Who knows? Keyword is could there, guys. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but at this point, we are again bouncing off that 180. We're peaking above the 50. We're up a little bit on the day. Let's see if this momentum could continue. And initially, I'm looking to see if it could go towards 570, 575. That was actually the high from the beginning of May. And, that could yield a nice, maybe 70 cents from here, 14%, 12, 13, 14%. And if that were to break, that's where the real move could come on Root. So I'm going to set my alert at, let me do it at 580. I'll put another one at maybe 515. Maybe I'll do that. Let me do that now, $5.15. And we'll see what's the other one here. The last one for the video. By the way, if you guys stuck till the end, hit that like button. I appreciate you all. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. You guys are awesome. So the last one is Wayfair, guys, ticker symbol W, which is breaking out as well. This is up 6.5% right now, up $2.60, and we're now starting to get back over 40 bucks a share. At least we have been these past couple of days. So Wayfair now is up 6% again. We're taking out the highs from the beginning of May. We're taking out the highs from the last couple of days. And we're pretty much now also taking the highs out from the beginning of March. We're trading at a multi-month high at this point in time. And what's the short interest? 31.3%. It's pretty much right in line there with Root. It's pretty high. And you guys can clearly see, based on what I'm drawing out right here, the ascending triangle that was pretty much forming for about a couple weeks, that's now playing out. We're breaking out of 41, 42 bucks. Very good sign for the bulls. And now that I'm looking at it, hold on, 42 bucks, 43 is also resistance from November, from December, from January. So we're about to test that point now, guys, 43. And I'm telling you, if that point breaks here on Wayfair, we could be going even higher. So I'm going to set my alert at, let me do it at 43.50. Mark is at or above, and we'll see where it goes from there. And with that being said, guys, if you have not gone up to 16 free stocks yet for Moomoo, use that link down below or go to StasSurfS.com/Moomoo. Open up your account. You get 1 free share of stock right off the bat. Fund your account with at least $100. You get 5 more stocks totaling 6 stocks. And fund your account with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks totaling 16 free stocks. So if you want some free money, who doesn't like free money, and you want to help out the channel, use that Moomoo link down below. Get 12 more stocks from Webull, and hit that like button and subscribe. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.